Sometimes, don't know why I feel that way sometimes. Yeah, they act, think I'll be
Hey, what's going on, little dragons? How are you feeling today? If you're feeling good, please do let me know down in the comments below. Drop a like on this video, share this video with your friends and family, and don't forget to punch that subscribe button as it will help your little dragon out so very much. We're back here. Oh my god, it's been about a year, man. It's been about a year since I've actually I've trained it. I train it like every week basically, but since I planned on making a video, it's been about a year. Crazy, man. It's been crazy. Last video I made here was a video called Dragon Monster. You know, just it's basically all like kickboxing and stuff. Today, just boxing. You know, I just want to do like a boxing workout routine, just basically based on boxing. Because when it comes to just boxing, you know, the training and everything that goes into it is a lot different. And today, the main focus of today is actually going to be about like conditioning and all the exercises that people tend to not want to do, but that's what makes you a champion. The exercises that you don't want to do, the exercises that, you know, it feels like the time is dragging and it feels like you can't walk the next day. That's what makes you a warrior, you know, just the easy stuff, the stuff that you want to do. That's only going to get you to a level, but if you want to be like that warrior, that undefeatable machine, you got to do it all, man. You got to do everything, you know. If you ask me, like, what's the best exercise? Yeah, maybe one's better than the other. That's all fine. But if you want to be a warrior, if you want to be strong, you got to do everything. You got to do all the bags. You got to do all the training. You got to do the skipping. You got to do the running. You got to do the weights. If you're older than 18, you got to do your weight. You got to do everything, man. So today, there's not actually any weights in this gym. There's only one gym I've ever been to that actually has the weights at the boxing area. But that's fine, you know, if I ever do go back to that one, I'll show you what I do with the weights and stuff. But today we're just working with this stuff. So similar to what I did for my workout routine video, and another one that I did a while back, back in 2019 or something. So if you guys want to go check that out, I'll link it all down in the description. You know, those are going to be, today's going to be a little bit different. Today we're going to go for more of the, you know, the core, you know, the what can I say? The foundation exercises, the hard exercises, the ones that I don't want to do. You know, when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I don't want to do it, you know, kind of thing. Like I want to avoid it, but that's how you know that's the exercise that you have to do. So yes, my little dragons, I actually don't have too much time here. Without further ado, my little dragons, we are going to hop right into this. Let's go. All right, man, skipping, very important exercise. Oh yeah, before I start, I want to say, if you're wearing any accessories or anything, you know, like take it all off. I'm doing it for the video. Don't wear your hat and stuff when you're exercising. It just gets in the way. I'm doing it for the video, you know, style, because I'm in the video. But when when I'm training at home, I don't wear any accessories. Okay, now, skipping, very important. Let's get a bit of good light in here. You can see me, I guess, better here. All right, come on. All right, good. Get you back a bit. Let's go. All right, now skipping. Very important exercise. Good for your footwork. You know, it's good for you to keep that rhythm. It's great cardio exercise. Sometimes, in some cases, it is an alternative to running, but you know, running, still do your running, still do skipping even if you go for runs, but it can be an alternative if you really don't want to do running. So yeah, let's start. So when you start, just start slow. Just start very slow. Right? Just pick up the pace a little bit. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Come on. I do this for about 3 rounds, at least 2 minutes. 2 minutes each round should be enough. But then you pick up the pace a bit. And you can do stuff like crisscrosses if you want. Or you can just do normal. Or you can do this one thing that I learned, which was double unders. That. So every now and then you can just do a double under. Or you can just carry on doing double under. Fancy stuff like Mike Tyson does, you can crouch down into it. So like this. Woo. Okay, I got rid of the, it's really stopping me from going for my full potential, but hey, let's go. Boom, 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 a boom, a boom, a boom, a boom, man. Alrighty now. So once you're warmed up and stuff, you can get into your stretches. I like to do we'll start off with some squats, and then we'll do a little bit of stretches. Stretch the lower body, then we'll stretch the upper body, and then we're gonna go and do some lunges. All right, let's go. All right, lunges time. No, I'm in squat time. Woo, 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 woo. Throw a few punches like this, you know. Throw a few punches when you're doing it. I've got a mirror right there, so I like to look at the mirror when I'm doing my punches. Just gives me something to work on. Like, it looks like I'm hitting somebody. Or I can face the bags and do the same thing. Just do as many as you can. I'll say do about 30 or 40. Let's go. Woo! 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 And then go woo! 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 You know what? We'll do it like this. We'll go 5 here, 5 there, 5 there, 5 there, 5 back. All right, go. And go boom. Ooh. 5. Here we go. Boom. 5. There we go. Boom. There we go. Boom. Ha! Now your legs hurt. You're gonna take a rest. No, you're gonna go back round, man. Let's go. Boom. There we go. Boom. There we go, boom! And boom! done yet, man. You're not done yet. Now, I don't actually know the measurement of the mat, but basically, on just the blue part, just lunges all the way around. Let's go. Lunges, first round, and I'll tell you for the second round, we'll change it up and stuff. So start from here, we keep going. Obviously, I have to stop. As soon as I move out of the frame of the camera, I'm gonna stop it, come back, and then put it back, and then start from where I left off and then carry on. So basically for the camera, I'm doing that, but when you're doing it, do not stop, keep going around, all right? Let's go. Lunges, boom, boom, a boom. Woo. Boom. 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 If you want, with your hands, throw punches or just blocks or just punches, you know, just keep going, keep doing your thing. So just go for your punches and then go for blocks, punch, in a battle block, punch, in a block, punch. Yeah, punch, block, punch, block, punch, block, punch, 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 boom, punch. Do your lunges, keep going, do not stop. All right, now we're gonna do one that my coach taught me this, my boxing coach. Nobody actually likes this one. That's why it means it's a good one. If you don't like something, you need to master it. If you like it, you would have already mastered it. So this one's called frog jump. So I'm just gonna demonstrate what it is so you can see me. You're basically standing, you're not jumping further, you're not jumping far, you're not seeing how far you can jump like this. You're about to jump slow, smooth. From here, just jump a little bit, a little bit. Make sure you're using those quads, yeah? Your quads should be aching after that one. Especially after you've done the squats, after you've done the lunges, do this one. Your legs are gonna be on fire, my guys. Your legs are gonna be on fire. You're dragons, man, that's what you guys are. Keep going, let's go, let's go. All the way around. Please tell me you're doing this at home, man. Even if you're not, you know, it's a sick video. I know some of you like watching it, but hey, it's great. If you follow along, I promise you, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna tell you some other stuff afterwards, but let's go, let's do this. So like this, boom, smooth. But try to jump up, use your energy to go up, that's it, up. But all your energy should go up. Maybe you can do this, but don't exaggerate going forward, exaggerate going up, up, woo. Woo. Ah. Woo. 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 So now you can go grab water. I just wanted to say that I can't do this in real time. You know, I would love to put like a timer here and make you guys do it along with me, like some of my other videos that I did at home. Unfortunately, I'm on a time, it's very time sensitive right now because somebody else is in here afterwards. So we gotta make this one quick as possible. You still need to put all the information that we need to get into this, man. It's harder to talk than it is to work out. But yeah, go and get a drink. All right, now stretches, some good ones. So let's keep it very boxing specific as opposed to kickboxing specific. I've done all the kickboxing ones in my other videos, you can go and watch that. But let's keep this boxing specific. So, good ones to do is to do some bear hugs and to do lunges. So take a deep lunge, so go really, really deep. Like basically about here, like that, and go do these bear hugs. Try not to put your knee down. I know I just did, but let's do that. Now switch, and then go like that. Woo! Let's do it facing the camera now. Whee! It's good actually. This one's good. I can feel it. I can actually feel it. I mean, you can even feel the lactic acid building up here. It's just to hold you up. But it's also a good stretch. Really opens up your chest as well. So you feel that lactic acid, you feel your stretch in the groin area, and you're feeling the stretch here, man. So do it slow. 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 Whoo! Okay, now this one's actually very useful for your punches, you know. Your punches don't actually start off from here. They start off from your feet, then they go up to your legs and then through your hips, and it's the shoulder movement. It's that hip movement that generates the power. I'll explain in a minute, but so it's important to have that hip flexibility. So do these. Do some of these one way, do about 10 one way. So 9, I think it's 9, I don't know. 10, now we go the other way. 8. So now, just twist, boom, a boom, a boom. What you can do with this one is punch like that, like that, like that. It gives you that extra. It's very important. Because when you're punching, you want to punch like this, using this motion, so it really helps with that. Sometimes you can go lower, you know, even try to reach for the floor. It's actually good for you. Oh, it's hard to talk by doing this. Now we're just going to do some arm circles. Go backwards. Something about 5 to 10. And then we're about to go forwards. After we've done that, now let's go for one of these. Chest, and then open out. Chest, open out. Chest, open out. Chest, open out. Open out. Whew. And now we're going to stretch the biceps. Go like this. You can feel the stretch in this area. Right here. Dragons. Let's go, man. Let's go. Then go here. So what I like to do is, even though I'm not doing any kicks today, I still like to open up my hips. So we go down into a squat, and usually some people, your legs will go like this. Your knees will go inwards. All you're going to do, keep your heels on the floor, by the way. Put your hand like this, like in a praying motion, and then just extend your elbow. Maybe even go like this, and then just try to sit down into it, and this will open up your hips. My days. Sometimes when I'm at home, you've seen it in other videos of mine, you know. This doesn't actually make sense to a lot of people, but sometimes, you know, I move around like this and stuff because I dance and stuff like that. And it really, you know, helps your movement. And also, if you can fight from here, and then when you're standing up, you'll feel like nothing. So it's really good. It helps your quads as well. It's just all around good. And just try like moving and turning around. Don't put your hands down or anything. Just try to turn around and stuff. You can stand up a little bit, but then, you know, try to stay down as much as possible. But this is a really good exercise. Whew. Okay. So we have 2 more exercises, and we're going to go get into the boxing training. But now, 2 exercises, these are very, 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 it's very good for you, you know, it makes you strong. It makes you can feel it in your arms and stuff. So what you need to do is this is all push-ups right now. So what you need to do is you need to find something that you can sit on, like a chair, or like a bench, or like the ring that I'm sitting on right now. And what it is you're going to use it to do 3 push-up exercises. First one, you're going to do 10, then you're going to do 15, then you're going to do 20. So the first exercise is, I think I've covered this in a video. This is my coach makes me do this all the time. I have to do all of these exercises, plus all the bag work, plus all the pad work, and then go do sparring with people a lot bigger than me, so remember that. I'm probably going to get back into fighting, but I'm only going to compete in kickboxing. I'm not actually going to compete in boxing. I'm thinking of getting back into fighting and tournaments and stuff. If I do, I'll get them out on this YouTube so you guys can watch it. But yeah, it's going to be a bit interesting. It's going to be a lot difficult and a lot harder because I have to train, you know, crazy every day, all the time and stuff. Right now, because of work, and I'm still trying to sort a lot of things out, and acting and stuff, you know, it's all getting in the way. But if I'm going to get in my fighting, you know, these are the exercises, all the conditioning, all the stretching, all the hard stuff, man. Oh my God, it's going to be crazy. But yeah, so what the exercise is simple. So what you're going to do is, we are going to use this. So we're going to start off, put our feet on this, You can do this on your knees if you want. I don't know how you're going to do it on your knees. If you want to start off, do it without the bench, but it's better to do it with the bench if you guys are a little bit more advanced or stronger. If you can't do it, you know, it's alright, but on the bench like this, keep your body straight, look ahead of you, push-ups, do 10 of these. So demonstration, I just did 2, but I'm going to do 10 in a second. Then as soon as you've done that, as soon as you've done it, turn around like this, 15 of these. As soon as you've done that, like this, triceps, 20 of these. So, I'm going to show you as much as possible, but yeah, I have to do this quick because, oh my days, look at the time. But yeah, let's go.
With froze, cold night in the winter, how it goes. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Yeah, the end. Got to end it all on the weekend. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Oh, yeah. You don't really wanna know me. Hanging in the corner with a nose bleed. High on whatever they sold me. That's the old me, yeah. 6 years later trying to.
Now, final exercise before we get into onto the bag. So let's actually go into the ring, because not for any reason, because the floor is actually a lot softer in the ring, so it doesn't actually hurt my back. My back's very, very, like, it's just bones, so it hurts. So we're actually going to do sit-ups, ab conditioning. So what we're going to do is as follows. We are going to do some crunches, and then we're going to do some leg lifts, and then we're going to do some switching like abs. So we're going to work the obliques, we're going to work the upper abs, and we're going to work the lower abs. So that's what you need, you know, to condition it all. Also, another thing about conditioning, you definitely need to have what we train with like we have partners. They would, you know, they could actually punch you, you know, start off 5%, then increase that to 10% power, and then 15%, even they go up to 75% power. But that's actually good. So when they hit you in the arms and in the abs and stuff, you know, it makes you a lot stronger. So when you're sparring and someone does hit you, it's going to feel like nothing. But this actually makes your abs like rock hard. It's going to make you do this every day, you know, do this every day. So let's go. So we're going to start off with some, I have my keys in my pocket, alright, let's leave that here. So we're going to start off by doing some sit-ups. Oh, boom, boom. We're going to do 15 sit-ups, then straight away like this. Lift your feet up above the ground and just do these little kicks. Then do these. And then do this. And then switch to the other side. So those ones, so the kick, you're about to do it for 20 seconds. So 20-second kick. Then this, you're going to do for 10 seconds. Then do 10 on this side. 10 on this side, yeah? And start off with doing 15, alright? I'm going to show you one set, and then I'm just going to put the camera in a different angle. You know the drill. Let's go! Even for punches. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, let's go. Kicks, 20 seconds in that. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Don't put your legs down. Go straight into this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. Now what I say? Yeah, this side. So let's go. Whoo. Whoo. Put your hand down like that. Let's go. Feet at the side. Woo. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew, other side. Oh my days. So I have to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10. Woo! And I'll rest for about 10 seconds and then do it all again, man. Woo!
Me, still trying to figure out the mind piece, looking for the love inside me.
Okay, so now get some water and we're about to get this game started. I didn't actually bring a water bottle with me, so I'm gonna go. There's cups upstairs, so we're gonna have a bit of water there, and we're gonna wrap our hands up and then we're gonna go. And also, as I mentioned before, you know, take off all your jewelry. I know I have my stuff on me, I do it for the video, but you know, when you're training, I promise you, when I'm training, I never ever have my stuff on me. I didn't even have to bring my chain because that would just be bouncing up and giving me a lot of trouble. At least these things, you know, it's okay. I guess this like quite kind of absorbs the sweat off my forehead, but all the same. Now we're about to get into the boxing exercise. I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I do. Just boxing, you know, it's very different to kickboxing. Movement is key. Kickboxing, you know, you can sort of kick and keep the distance and stuff. Boxing, your movement is where, and creating angles is where it's very important. You can have a lot of speed. I mean, I have a lot of speed, but even then, like, usually when people are fighting me, they cover up. So you even with speed, like, there's no way for you to target. So creating angles is very important as well. So I'm going to show you a bit of that and how I create angles and some techniques so you guys can use it in your boxing stuff. Whatever your coach teaches, you know, use that. Whatever you guys have figured out for yourself, use that. What I'm about to teach you, use that. Whatever you learn from anywhere else, use that. There's no limit to knowledge. Everywhere you go, everyone has different skills, and everyone has different things to bring to the table. The smart thing to do is to take it all, you know, see what works for you, keep the ones that work for you, discard the ones that you don't find useful, and just keep going, man. So let's go. Let's get into the boxing. Throw. All right, now I'm gonna wrap our hands. Don't think you can see me from there. What am I doing? All right, let's see. You can see me here. So we're about to wrap my hands, and then what the hell? We're about to wrap my hands up, and then we're gonna put our gloves on. You know, it's really important your hands are wrapped, so it avoids injuries. You know, your bones in your hands are actually really small, so to avoid injuries, it's important to keep. You know, the more the layers are, the better it is, the more protection your hands will be. And also, my hands are very bony. So when I get told to fight someone, they always complain they can still feel my knuckles through the gloves. So if you are like skinny like me and your hands are like really, your knuckles are really bony and stuff, for the sake of other people that you're sparring with, please wrap your hands up, man. I can't hear people whining all the time. Another reason to wrap your hands is it fits into your gloves a lot better. So it's actually Adidas ones. Good ones, these are very good ones. Okay. There's not really a practical use to this, by the way. I just wear it for style. If you guys have a bit of style, use it. But actually, when you're training by yourself, you know, there's no need for style. But let's go. So we'll start with this bag. It's actually kind of heavy. It's actually kind of heavy. So what we're going to do is very simple. Just jab, cross. That's what we're going to do. Jab, cross. In, out, roll your head, move your head from the center line. So from here, from the center line, we're going to move our head around But all we're gonna do is jab cross, okay? Let's go. In, out, boom, boom. Out, boom, boom. In, out, boom, boom. Out. Boom, boom, boom. In, out. Focus, keep your hands up. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Back and boom. Boom, boom. In, boom, boom. Out, in, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Out, in, boom, boom. In, boom, boom. Out. In, boom, boom. Out. Hands up. In, boom, boom. Out, in, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. So 3 minutes. You need to do all these exercises. 3 minutes in between every exercise. You know, take your gloves off, do 10 burpees. So I'm going to show you what. So I'm going to do this exercise. I know I'm going to quickly whiz through it, you know, for the sake of time, for the video. But it's really difficult for me to take my gloves off and change the camera and all that stuff. So, hey, they're probably going to kick me out here soon. But yeah, you know, 1, 2, in, out, 1, 2, and I'll show you the next bag, next exercise in a second. So yeah, let's go. 1, 2, woo! 1, 2, boom. In, 1, 2, boom. Work him out, boom. Woo! Woo! Now burpees, so I hope you can see me. So, woo. All right, this one all about speed. Speed, move around the bag. Everything move around the bag. In, out. Keep your guard up. Move your head from the center. All those stuff, man. Make sure you practice all those stuff, so it carries forward into your fight, so you don't develop any bad habits. Of course, the bag's not going to hit you back, but there's no opponent in the world that's just going to let you hit them without hitting back. So, yes. So treat it like a proper opponent. If you're a beginner, you know, yeah, just go in the bag, you know, get a feel for it. But squeaky floor, man. Anyway, if you're a beginner, start off, get a feel for it. But if you're trying to be more advanced and you're trying to train for tournaments, you don't want to develop any bad habits. You want to treat it like a natural opponent. So when you're punching, as soon as you hit, you know he's going to hit you, so you're going to block. You know he's going to hit you, so you know, block, move out the way, all that stuff. Very important, man. It's so hard for me to stay in frame in the camera. Let's get the camera back. Let's go. All right, that should be good. Let's roll. This is all about speed. Any combination you want. Try to add more hooks for this one. End every combination with a hook. So for example, if you're just going to go jab cross, just think of it as jab cross, or just think of it as jab cross hook, but end everything with the opposite hook. So even if I'm just going jab cross, end it with a hook. Even if I'm going 1, 2, 3 hook, 1, 2, 3 hook, at the end of it, hook before you leave. So this one is all about speed. Any combination you want. But the only thing is, at the end of everything, end with a hook. Either left or right. And the sound should be echoing throughout the whole room. Right? So that's why you should put your hips into it, as I said before. Actually, I'll talk about it in a second, right? How to punch. But yeah, every hit should be really loud. That's it. That means you're putting it, that means you're doing it right. That means you're putting your hips into it. Always opposite hook. Let's go. Now, for the hardest bag of all. You can do this all on the same bag. I'm just trying to utilize all of the stuff that we have here. But the hardest bag of all, for the hardest punches. This one, every hit, you want to punch as hard as you can. I'll show you how to punch actually. So when you're punching, it's very important. I know I keep taking breaks, I keep moving out of the training aspect of showing you. So when you punch, keep your feet like this. So when you punch with this hand, you want to twist. It's all about the twist. You twist and you drive the momentum from your floor, through your leg, through your hip and your shoulder. Think of it as you have a bat in your hand and you're trying to swing the bat. So if you're swinging the bat like this, it's your hand that's hitting, but you're using the bat as a weapon. But when you remove the bat, your entire arm becomes the weapon and the shoulder is what you're hitting with. So when you're punching, think of it like this. You're twisting your foot, you twist your hip, and your shoulder goes like this, and literally all your arm does is it just travels with the momentum. So you're just throwing your hip, and it just follows along. So when you're punching, on your toes, and you go like that, like that, like that. Same with this hand, you just twist this leg, like that, like that. So you punch, you twist your whole body. So you're putting your whole weight into the punch, and you go down a little bit, and that generates all that power. And then with your arms, if you practice all I'll show you the good exercises to practice at home is clap push-up, like these, or these. These are like explosive. Same with your legs, if you do like these squats, jumping explosive exercises, that's what's going to build up your kicks, which I've mentioned before in my other videos. Same with these motions, that's what builds up your chest and the explosiveness in your punches. But that's for your arms. But the technique you use is your legs and your hips, that twisting motion, and then you put your arm into it, and that's how you get the full power possible. That's how to do it. So with that said, the next one is just going to be power, man. You're gonna rip through the bag for the next 3 minutes, do your burpees, and then over and over again. So the jab cross, in, out, then speed, end everything with a hook, then go for full power, man. And then end the lesson with some shadow boxing, which I'm gonna do. And I think one of those the bags, like the one with the stick on it that spins and so you could defend, I think it's actually broken, so I can't use that one, so which sucks. We'll see what else we can do. We're very time sensitive right now, so let's go. Let's go. Okay, so those of you who are curious about how to use these, I'm just gonna do a quick one for you guys. So basically, you're gonna hit it. Let's get you a bit closer. Alright, actually, okay, I think you can see it now. Yes. So you're basically gonna hit it when it goes 1, 2, 3. It's not about like that. It's about light punches. Like 1, 2, 3, and then go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then go 1, 2, 3. So you just do it slowly. So as an example, it's like this. So make sure you go down with the hit. So it's 1, 2, 3, I literally seen someone do it. He just went like this. This is actually harder to do on the smaller one. I've not practiced. So I seen someone do it and then I tried it, couldn't do it. We waited till the end of the lesson. He showed me again, I just did it. And I was actually getting the hang of it. And then when I did Dragon Monster, that was actually the time. So after that, literally did it in Dragon Monster. And Dragon Monster, I just basically did it fast. So it's actually pretty easy when you get used to it. It's just trial and error, just find the rhythm. Once you can do that, you can basically do this. It's a little bit harder because it bounces around a lot. So it's a little bit harder to do, but you know, it's the same technique. Come on. Okay, these ones, it's just, it goes with the rhythm. Same as the normal bags, you know, but you can actually hit down here. When you're punching, just hit down here. When it comes your way, you know, you go like this. Make sure you can block with your hands out like that. So when it comes to your face, you can block. So punch as hard as you can. When it comes to your face, you can block. Parry, 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 parry. So parry, 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 punch. Move out of the way, punch, like that. So basically, so just to give you like a little taste of what it is, you don't really have to go that fast. It's just good for your rhythm, and it bounces back. So even if I hit it and then I wait, it would just hit me in the face, wouldn't it? So keep your hands up when you're using it. But apart from that, it's fairly easy to use. Go bam, 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 boom, and then go boom, and then go boom, boom. Woo! Woo! Go like that, and then go boom. The trick is, punch it one way, go like that, boom, boom, boom. Hold it, boom, boom, boom. Hold it, boom, boom, boom. Hold it, boom, 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 boom. Oh. So just put your hand out quickly because if I punch like that, I'm trying to punch it. Okay, I hit it that time, but if I punch like that, I don't punch it. See, I missed. But when I punch like that, I put my hand out quickly, go boom, and do a better example. So when I punch it like that, I go hand quickly, boom, 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 I can hit from and then block, 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 boom, boom. Practice your hook, boom, up, boom, 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 jab, cross, hook, jab, cross, hook, jab, cross, hook. Alright. Jab, cross, uppercut. Jab, cross, uppercut, hook, hook, jab, cross, jab, cross. So, jab, cross, uppercut, hook, jab, cross, uppercut, hook, hook, jab, cross. So, stop it and then jab, cross. So, jab, cross, uppercut, hook, hook, stop it, jab, cross. That's it. Bam, bam, boom. So, bam, bam, boom. Boom, boom. Stop it, jab, cross. Woo. So, jab, cross, uppercut, boom, boom. Jab, cross, uppercut, hook, hook. And stop it, so boom, boom. So, uppercut, hook, hook, stop it, boom, boom. Jab, cross, uppercut, boom, boom. Go for some good old-fashioned shadow boxing. So we're gonna do some in there, in the ring, and then we're gonna do some out here, and you know, do some other stuff, and then we'll call it a day. Let's go.
We froze, cold night in the winter, how it goes. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Yeah, yeah. The end. Got to end it all on the weekend. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Oh, oh, yeah. You don't really wanna know me.
So remember what I told you, you know, in 1, 2, out 1, 2, and then do your end your things with a hook, end every move with a hook. Move in, move out. Use your energy, use your surrounding. Don't waste too much energy trying to jump up and down. You know, keep pacing yourself. Pacing yourself, very important in a fight. Pacing yourself is probably more important than speed or stamina. How you breathe, how you utilize your energy. If you just go all in the first round, you're going to be done, you know. Doesn't matter if you're the best fighter in the world, if you're super tired, if you're done, all your energy's gone, then there's no point, man, there's no point. So make sure you pace yourself. It's very important. Train it. When you're doing your sparring, when you're doing your shadow boxing, when you're doing the bag, at least, okay, if you're someone who trains every day, 3 times a week, 4 times a week, go all out, you know, no energy should be left inside you. You should be finished. But at least once a week, all your exercises, it should be specific towards the idea that you're fighting. So when you're fighting, you're obviously not going to go all out, guns blazing in the first round, because then you're, of course you're going to be done, right? You need to win the fight, so you need to pace yourself, breathe correctly, move around correctly, know your angles, pay attention, you know. In the fight, obviously, don't pay attention to what's going on outside. Your coach would obviously, when you're back in the corner, he'll tell you what you're doing wrong, what you're doing right, and all that stuff. And he'll tell you, he knows you. Sometimes they even know you better than yourself. But yeah, listen to them and that time. But apart from that, breathe, pace yourself, work with it, man, work with it. It's very important. So I'm just going to, in this right now, I'm going to show you how to pace yourself and utilize your speed and angles and stuff. What you've learned today, just utilize that. So let's go.
We froze, cold night in the winter, how it goes. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Yeah, yeah. The end. Got to end it all on the weekend. Sorry that I got to end it all on the weekend. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Oh, oh, yeah. You don't really wanna know me, hanging in the corner with a nosebleed, high on whatever they sold me. That's the old me, yeah. 6 years later trying to find me, still trying to figure out the line piece, looking for the love inside me, inside me. I don't know how I feel that way sometimes. Don't know how I feel that way sometimes. Yeah, they end. Think all we can say that on the weekend. Funny how I kinda like this life. Funny how I kinda like this life. Don't like this life.
All right. Okay. All right. That's it for today's video, my little dragons. I don't know if I've missed anything. I don't think I missed anything. Good timing. So today we've gone through a bunch of good stuff, you know, all the stuff that I do today. Most of it, my coach, my boxing coach, all pride goes to him. And this is like, you know, the core, you know, the aspect. Of course, you know, at the beginning, of course, we did all the, sometimes what we used to do was in boxing class, we do all the bag work first, then we do the conditioning. Nowadays, you switch it up. Sometimes we'll switch back, you know, it's all good. So I think that's a good idea, you know, keep switching back and forth. It's all great. Actually, I'll show you my coach. That's my coach up there. You see? Let me show you. That Warriors Corner Martial Arts. So yeah, he does Kung Fu martial arts. That's one of my coaches. I had a few other coaches before. I mean, I've had quite a few, I've trained in quite a few places. Where I did my karate, I'm a black belt in karate. I did that when I was really young, a long time ago. Then I did that until I was about 13, so 9 to about 13. And then I started doing, I've said this before, but I'll just say it again, just because I just want to tell you. Then I started to do taekwondo and kickboxing when I was about 15. And then that coach, he left, and then I went to learn martial arts, and he was one of my coaches at the time, martial arts coach. So I had karate, kung fu, kickboxing, street defense, and boxing. And then he had his own classes that he was doing for boxing. So I was about 16 when I started that, and I had 3 coaches for that. Then it came down to him and then my other main coach, martial arts coach, but then he started doing just boxing classes, and then I started going to those. But kickboxing is what like we compete in, and the gradings and all of that is karate, and Kung Fu mix. It's a thing called Saibudo that we used to do. This was all before COVID. COVID changed everything. I was competing, I was doing all sorts of stuff before COVID. I've actually got one video, I think 2 videos of my fight in it. Unfortunately, the person that recorded it, which was my mum, and it wasn't very good. She only got like clips of it. We didn't get the whole fight bit, which would have been nice for you to see, you know, my whole fighting style. But I'll still link the videos that has the fight in it. So far, I'm actually really younger in that. I'm 23 now. That's when I was about 18 or something. 18, so it was a while ago now. It was back in 2017. But yeah, COVID changed everything, man. But yeah, so I train boxing with him nowadays. Yeah, a lot of the reason of my confidence, and the reason I am very confident is because of not just them, you know, the students that we trained with. There used to be some big guys that trained with us. It was all great, you know. They taught me a lot. Every hit that this face has taken is always a lesson. We know, all right, keep our hands up, right? Before I was just a really flexible, fast kid that just knows how to kick and stuff. I never really keep my hands up, but then, you know, it taught me a lesson to always keep my hands up. Just because you have good kicks doesn't mean you will land all the time. When you miss, I was like, oh no, I just missed, and then I get hit in the face. So I learned to keep my hands up. So defense, they really taught me confidence. Really, you know, a lot of my confidence did come from them. So yeah, I'm always grateful, you know, grateful to everybody, you know, everybody that taught me, but definitely my coach up there. I love you, man. But we got some of the stuff. What else am I going to say? Yeah, so I should be competing quite soon. I do really want to compete. I don't want to be a fighter, you know. I don't want to be like a national level fighter and do fighting full time. Some people have advised me to do so. My coaches have advised me to do so. They said, like, you can be, you know, really good fighter. It's not something I'm truly interested in. I'm actually interested in more entertainment and acting and stuff. That's what I really want to do. That's what I really want to be. It doesn't really excite me to just be in the ring here and then travel to a different country and be in the ring there. It more excites me to do acting and, you know, do some different stuff and play some different These are the things that excite me the most. So like YouTube, like, as opposed to doing the training, yeah, you're watching me doing the training, you're seeing that I have the passion for the training. I do have the passion for all this training, but my biggest passion is here, bringing it for you guys to enjoy. The smile that you guys, that comes into your face when you see my videos, hopefully the ones that like me. That's what I'm doing it for, you know, mostly, and to express myself. I want to bring the entertainment as much as possible. But yes, of course, fighting and training and competing is very important, because the main reason I came into martial arts is because I wanted to protect myself on the streets. I wanted to protect myself in school. I never actually used it in school on anybody, because I don't want to get in trouble and, you know, all those things. I really don't advise school fighting. I actually don't advise you fighting at all, but, you know, self-defense is very, very important. You being able to defend yourself, defending your loved ones, this is very important. So that's the main reason that I got into martial arts. And competing, it helps solidify, you know, it's like a test. It helps solidify the fact that you know you can do it. Just because I hit the bags and stuff doesn't mean that I can use it in a street fight situation. Will I be able to quickly fight someone? Will I be able to quickly get into that mindset? Not everybody can. We all think we can, but when you actually do it, it's actually very different. So that's why I do like to compete. And now, of course, I really like to fight people that I want to see that person. And I want to think, okay, that guy could beat me, because then there's a meaning behind me doing it. If I'm seeing the person, I'm like, I can beat this person. Like, it doesn't even scare me. That it's not really that good, you know. I don't think that I benefit from it as much as I want to. I like to fight people that are quite bigger than me, or quite, like, really strong. When they used to hit these bags, they could rip right through the bags. So those are the kind of people that I like to fight. I like to compete with. I like to train with. In a real fight, of course, weight classes are very important. So I will be fighting someone in my weight. But yeah, I do really like to fight people that are good. And only then, even if you win, it's a pride to win. It's a good, you know, you feel proud that you beat someone good. Even if you lose, at least you learnt from someone that's good. Win or lose, you know, you always learn in this game. And always, you know, a lot of people that don't do martial arts think that fighting, you'll be enemies forever. Funny fact, you know, fighting actually in martial arts, I promise you, I bet my life on this, that it really, more than any other like sport or art, This one actually brings people together the most, you know. People, after they get into fights, but it really brings them together, and they end up being like brothers, you know, for the rest of their lives. During the fight, you know, they say things and they do things, but that mutual respect, that somebody, that person, you know, all they've gone through and all they are doing to prove themselves as much as you, they want the same things as you, and they come into the ring and they have the guts to do so. You initially, you do get that mutual respect. That man-to-man, that mutual respect, or woman-to-woman, I have to say woman-to-woman or man-to-man respect. Of course, I'm saying man-to-man because obviously I'm only going to fight a man. But yeah, woman-to-woman respect, man-to-man respect. That's what happens inside the ring in tournaments and stuff. And I've seen it myself, you know, people become best friends through this. Actually, the people that show me the most amount of love are people that are involved in martial arts. So really, it's a sport that brings people together. So those of you who are really like not wanting to do martial arts, you're scared you're going to get beaten up or something, it's not an environment for you to get beaten up. It's an environment to help you stop getting beaten up. That's very important. You need to know how to protect yourself. Police, everything is there. That's all good, right? That's very important. But how long does it take for them to get there? You know, if someone's a threat to your life, you need to do what you need to do in order to defend yourself. Of course, you know, don't go and beat someone up for saying something about your mum. Those kind of things, no, 100% no. What you should do is, if someone, those kind of things, you could ignore it or go speak to a teacher or something like that. But someone is being a potential threat to you or your life, then yes, use reasonable amount of force in order to get yourself out of that situation. That's important. And martial arts do help with that. And martial arts does teach you discipline. And the most important thing about martial arts is one word: control. That's the most important thing. It's not a back street fight. It's not about getting in there and all out guns blazing. I can't remember who said this. It was a really good fighter that said this a fighter in our generation that said this, which was fighting or sparring is like a chess match. You use power, you use full power and everything. You can go all in with your power and your concentration and stuff, but it's all like a chess match. You're trying to figure each other out. You're trying to outsmart each other. That's what makes fight interesting, and that's what makes it good to watch, and that's what makes it a sport. You know, it's not just a street fight. It's a sport. It's an art. So that's very important for you to understand. I have to say that. But yeah, it is a place for you to, you know, bulk up, you know, get that confidence, get that power, get that energy, become that little dragon. You know, there's so many people that you can look up to. There used to be a giant like Muhammad Ali photo over there, man. Every time I see that, you know, it just gets me pumped. Of course, everybody loves Muhammad Ali, I'm sure. And when you see him, you just, you know, every time I feel like, oh, it's hurting my abs, or oh, I'm a bit tired, I see Muhammad Ali and I'm like, you know, my boss, let's go. And it fires me up to go even stronger, even harder. So I should go and ask, you know. I'll ask them if you could please, you know, get back that Muhammad Ali photo, man. That was the cool one. It's the one with the Sonny Liston when he wins and he's standing up like that. That pose. It was pretty, like, that pose. Standing strong, man. I love that pose, man. Ooh, it was a yellow one. I think I showed it in one of my videos. So yeah, I'll link all my videos. I made other videos, a kickboxing workout routine. It's probably my favorite video on my channel. It's the hardest video on my channel. So hard to edit and stuff, that one was, but it's all kickboxing and stuff. So if you guys are interested in kickboxing training and what I do for stretching, go check those out. I dropped down the 2 videos I made here. One was called Dragon Fury, which was back in 2018, so that was a long time ago. Then Dragon Monster, I think. Yeah, I named them. I give them all these names and I forget. I think it was Dragon Monster that I made here. And then I made one at a different gym and stuff. So yeah, I'll link them below. I'll put my playlist, my training playlist. Please go check that out. You know, I'm sure you very much, if you enjoyed this video, you are 10,000% going to enjoy those videos. Put a lot of effort in to making those, man. Anything else I want to say? Yeah, if I do a fight and stuff, I'll let you know. Really, yeah, I'm not really looking to like sell tickets and stuff. That's the thing. I don't want to be a fighter to sell tickets and stuff. I just want to get it recorded and put it on my channel. That's all I want to do with these fights. Maybe some money will come out of those. We never know. But if there's any money that comes with those, that's great. But mostly it's for the videos. And I think they do record it. I think the companies that record it for themselves, we'll see. I'll see if I could buy it off them or something. I don't know what they'll do. Or I could just get a mate to film me. Someone who's good. I've got a couple of good people that know how to film. No offense, mom. But yeah, if I get some good people to film me and stuff, we'll get it here and we'll enjoy it, man. We'll share that with you. I don't know, I just love to share my experiences and times and skills here on this channel with you, my little dragons. That's what makes my day. Anything else I want to say, man? Thank you so much for watching, my little dragons. You're all amazing. You're all awesome, man. Yeah, links to my playlist will be down in the description below. Will be down in the comments below. Also, some of my videos. Please go check those out. I hope you love them. Show them some love if you do like them. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this video. I know it's been a while since I make these sort of videos. I know I've mostly sunk more into like reactions and stuff. These kind of videos, this is really who I am as such. And you know, reactions, I enjoy doing them. I do a bunch of other stuff, but yeah, if you want to see more of these sort of videos, if you want to see more vlogs and stuff, let me know down in the comments. You know, I'll try my best to bring them all out to you as much as I can, man. I love you all, my little dragons. You're all amazing, you're all awesome, man. Stay home, stay safe, stay blessed, stay awesome, my little dragons, and I will see you all in the next video.